Hello, this is Kate from dailytarotgirl.com and welcome to your weekly tarot card reading. For this week's reading, I am using the Scorpio Sea Tarot. And let's see, it's by Maggie. I'm not sure how to pronounce the last name. And the book is written by Melissa Sanova. So this is a new deck this is actually the first time I've read with this deck. So I'm excited to try this deck out. And I'm going to be posting an unboxing video of this deck on my channel. So I'll show you all the cards in another video. But for now, I'm just going to do a reading for the week ahead. I'm going to draw 3 cards. Each card is going to represent an aspect of the upcoming week. And my intention here is just to get some fresh ideas and an overview of the kinds of energies and opportunities that will be coming up for us this week. All right. So as always, I invite you to share your own ideas and interpretations of these cards in the comment section below. Let's begin with the first card. So this card is for Monday and Tuesday of the upcoming week, and we have the 3 of Coins. Now, the first thing I see when I look at this card is these 3 women kind of having fun. It looks like they're cleaning, they're working together, they're having a good time. And the 3 of Pentacles, or the 3 of Coins, is all about collaborating and coming together and really making some sort of team effort towards something. So a few ideas that are popping into my head as I look at this card is that as you begin your week, you may have more fun and be more productive if you do things in a team, or if you ask for help with things, or if you are part of some sort of group effort as opposed to trying to do everything on your own. This could be as simple as if you're stuck with something or you need help, asking for someone else's advice, or asking for ideas from someone else, or asking someone to help you with something. But it definitely feels like making a team effort and like working with others is going to be really rewarding this week, particularly as you begin your week and as you embark on the week. I also feel like I'm just really drawn to the facial expressions of these 3 women. They're laughing, they're smiling, and I typically associate the suit of Pentacles with like working, and like a lot of the cards, like 8 of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles, have to do with work. And here it's like a combination between that 3 of Cups energy of like fun and laughter and celebration with the 8 of Pentacles energy of hard work and getting things done. So it's like those 2 energies kind of coming together. And another thing you might want to consider, if you have a lot on your plate this week, or you have a lot of work that feels kind of like drudgery, or it's a lot of stuff to get through, ask yourself, how can I make it more fun? How can I make it more enjoyable? How can I make it a little less like drudgery and bring in a sense of joy into this work? Let's look at the middle card for Wednesday, Thursday. Here we have the Queen of Swords. All right, I like this queen. Okay, so here we have the Queen of Swords, and the way she has her eyes closed and her mouth is kind of pursed, it's almost like she's closing her eyes, thinking of what she's going to say next, getting ready to say something, but she's just kind of closing her eyes to contemplate what she's going to say next, which is so Queen of Swords like. The Queen of Swords always thinks before she speaks. She is not the kind of character who just blurts things out without thinking. That would be more maybe Queen of Wands might do something like that. Queen of Swords always gives a lot of thought before she says something, before she communicates something. And she's also very, what's the word? I want to say intellectual, but I'm trying to think of another word. and I guess thoughtful is just the word that I'm thinking of. Like she's very good at going inward and thinking about, okay, what am I going to say? And she's very authentic. So the Queen of Swords, even though she thinks before she speaks, everything she says is authentic. When she's thinking before she speaks, she's not thinking, oh, how do I say something? How do I come across like a great person here? Or how do I convince this person of this? It's not like she's scheming like that. She's like, okay, how do I say what I really want to say in a way that's going to land well, in a way that's going to be heard. So that is kind of what the Queen of Swords is all about. Okay, what does this card mean for us? The Queen of Swords is encouraging us all to be, to speak with authenticity this week and to communicate clearly and to not be afraid to communicate and to speak your truth. That's what the Queen of Swords is all about. She's very good at speaking her truth. And the downside of this card is sometimes when you speak your truth or you communicate something clearly, it isn't always celebrated. It may upset someone. It may not be taken in the way that you mean it to be taken. And that is the downside of the Queen of Swords. It's like she's saying, yes, be authentic, speak your truth, but know that it's not always sunshine and rainbows when you speak your truth. Queen of Swords is also encouraging you to think things through and to plan ahead, particularly where communication is involved. What this makes me think of is communicating in a way that allows you to be centered and calm and gather your thoughts. So for me personally, I like to, if there's something really important that I need to say and I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to say it the right way, I might write someone a letter. I might put it in writing instead of doing the verbal communication. That's just me, but that's what this card kind of makes me think of. Okay, let's look at the card number 3. Here we have the 6 of Coins. Okay, so 6 of Coins for the end of the week. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Now, the 6 of Coins is all about being generous, helping others, and also making room for others' generosity and accepting help. You might be wondering about the straw outfit, and that has to do with an Irish holiday or an Irish tradition of people wearing straw hats and outfits while they take donations from people. It explains it a little bit in the guidebook, and I thought that was kind of interesting. Okay, so 6 of Coins, this is about generosity and kind of that helping spirit. So this card asks you, how can you help others at the end of the week? How can you offer, what do you have to give? Is it your time? Is it expertise? Is it money? Is it advice? What is it that you want to share with others? How can you use that in a way that's helpful to someone? And how can you be more open to receiving help? So and often this card is depicted with a set of scales or someone giving something and then taking something in the other hand. And so this card really kind of challenges you to examine your relationship to giving and receiving. Are you more comfortable giving? Or are you more comfortable receiving? Or do you feel like you are comfortable with both of those things? The 6 of Coins kind of asks you to evaluate that. And two things stand out to me here. One is that this person is kind of covered in this straw outfit, and it makes me think of being anonymous. So you might want to consider, helping or offering your help in a way that's kind of anonymous. Might be about making an anonymous donation or doing something nice for someone, even if they aren't going to know who did it, something like that. And then the other thing that stands out to me is that this person here appears to sort of be dancing. There's a danciness to it, and it feels kind of joyful and kind of celebratory. So it could be kind of dancing between giving and receiving. There is this dance that we do here where, you might be kind of dancing between those two energies of being in giving mode versus receptive mode, or it could just be about being generous in a way that feels light and fun and joyful to you. And my kitty has joined us. She's chiming in with her with all her opinions. So let's look at all three of these cards together. I think I've said everything I want to say about these three cards. Let's see. Is there anything else? And of course, I invite you to share your own take on these cards in the comments below. But I like to tie them all together at the end. And I feel like the two cards, 3 of coins and 6 of coins, both to me feel kind of fun. And there's a certain joyfulness with these cards. And then the Queen of Swords has her eyes closed. She's going inward. She's very thoughtful. She's being thoughtful. And so to me, I feel like the overall theme is about balancing fun, celebration, lightheartedness with also being thoughtful and kind of planning ahead, thinking before you speak, thinking things through. Those two energies seem really important this week. So I just want to say thank you so much for watching. I hope you got some ideas from this reading. I hope you enjoyed it. Please give me a like, give me a subscribe if you enjoyed it. And of course, check out my website, dailytarotgirl.com. I've got lots of fun tarot learning resources on there for you to check out. So thank you for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful week.